Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Victor. Before starting the video today, I want to send you all a very nice and big hug and wish you all a very nice St. Valentine's Day. So let's get started. So today I want to talk about two of my favorite countries in the world, and those two countries are Argentina and Chile. I have to say that before going to those two countries in the past, I used to have very bad stereotypes, to be honest, but not because myself. I used to think about them in that way because myself I thought about it. And it's because, unfortunately, when you live in a society that everyone says that they are like dangerous, poor, etc., you kind of come to the point that you actually believe that. However, in my experience, what I found in those two countries is quite the opposite from what people think or used to say about them. So anyway, I don't want to make this story long, obviously. So today I want to show you all my experience in Chile and Argentina. So without further ado, let's get started. In July 2018, we flew from Amsterdam to Santiago de Chile, and it took almost 15 hours to get there. As soon as you arrived in Santiago de Chile, you realized that this is a real metropolis, sprawling, big, and extremely modern. Santiago de Chile has a population of almost 6 million people, making it one of the biggest Spanish-speaking cities in the world. The city has the second tallest skyscraper in Latin America, and of course, due to its height, it dominates the skyline of the city. The city's metro system is pretty modern and futuristic. I also realized that it is very efficient and affordable. Each ride costs around $80. If you like contemporary architecture, I would recommend you to go to Las Condes, which is the business center of Santiago de Chile. In this place you can find fancy restaurants, cafes, where you can enjoy a nice cup of coffee or tea. You can have a nice open view to the Andes mountain range from almost any spot in the city.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So where are we going now?
So we are going to the cable cars because we want to go to Perro San Cristobal, something like that. So. And if you want to have an even better view to the Andes mountains, I would like to recommend going to Perro San Cristobal, where you can go either by vehicle or cable cars. From that place you can have a wonderful panorama to the city. I forgot to say that if you want to find these beautiful autumn colors plus to see snow on top of the mountains, I would recommend you to go in the summer. Of course, if you come from the north of the world, because down there it will be winter. After having been 3 days in the city, then we went to the very south of the country to Puerto Varas. It took us more than 10 hours to get to Puerto Varas, but on the way I realized that southern Chile is absolutely magical. I found many similarities with northern Spain, Wales, and even Norway. And it's because southern Chile has oceanic weather. Puerto Varas is a beautiful town located at the shores of Lake Yanquihue. And believe me, from this wonderful town, you can appreciate two amazing volcanoes that make you feel like in Japan. Volcano Osorno and Calbuco. You may have realized that the town resembles Europe, and is not a surprise as it was founded by German settlers. As we were wandering around, someone came and sold us a tour, so that's why we decided to go to see Volcano Osorno. When you arrive at the top of the volcano, then you realize that there is a massive difference between temperatures, because up there it was absolutely freezing, -5 degrees. Afterwards, we decided to go to Saltos del Rio Patagonia, which is basically where you can find cascades and a nice view to the volcano. If you go to Chile, you need to go and visit this place. You're not going to regret it because it is wonderful and magical. Two days later, it was time to continue with our journey. Then is when we went to Argentina, through the amazing Andes Mountains. Just in case you don't know where the Andes Mountains are, basically it's a range of mountains that goes from northern South America to southern South America. Once you see this, is how you realize that you are in Argentina, because this is the iconic and famous Argentinian Patagonia. I forgot to say that we were heading to a gorgeous and beautiful town called San Carlos de Bariloche. Guys, the Patagonia is absolutely gorgeous. I was in love with that place. This is the view that we had from our hotel to Lake Nahuel Huapi. In my opinion, this lake did not seem like a lake. For me, it was more like the Northern Pacific Ocean. That day I was so happy and I had so much tranquility in my heart, and the place really gave me a very positive vibe, and I did not think about any problem, so my life was just perfect. That night we had the best steak ever.
Hi, welcome to Argentina.
The next day we went around the town, and I was very surprised as the place was quite similar to the Spanish Pyrenees. I feel like at home. In my opinion, Argentina and Chile are extremely underrated. They both make me feel back at home in Europe. Back in Chile, we went to the city of Valparaiso and we saw this amazing dance performed by the Native Americans. And after such a wonderful experience, Chile and Argentina are definitely one of my two favorite countries in the world.